Hello everyone, welcome to Exam-B. We are discussing another 20 important questions in this part 11 of the series. You can download the PDF. The link is given in the description below. This is the question I asked in the last video. What is the amount of accidental insurance coverage in PMJDY? 2 lakh rupees is the coverage. It has been increased from 1 lakh to 2 lakh, and this is the kind of description. You shall always read important thing whenever you are attempting the mock test at Exam-B. First question for today here. In February 21, Monetary Policy Committee of RBI included NBFCs also in the TLTRO scheme. Which of the following is not correct with regard to this TLTRO scheme? Under this scheme, banks can avail funds from RBI at floating rate linked to the policy repo rate. Correct. Sectors eligible under this scheme also includes 26 stress sectors identified by KV Kamath Committee. Must have read the important considerations of the committee. Liquidity availed by bank under the scheme is to be deployed in corporate bonds, CPs and NCDs issued by entities in these sectors. In these 26 sectors, exposure under this scheme are exempted from the large exposure framework. Now tell me, all these are correct, then the answer will become none of the above, which is the right answer. And about this TLTRO scheme, which is important because RBI first time used TLTRO because the economy is going through the COVID. Tenors of up to 3 years from the total amount up to rupees 1 lakh crore at the floating rate linked to the policy repo rate. That is the kind of liquidity RBI is providing in this, and the scheme is applicable till 31st March, because this is very important and very recent also. You must know about TLTRO. Available to 5 sectors identified RBI plus 26 stress sector identified by KV Kamath Committee: agri infra, secured retail, MSME, drug, pharma, healthcare, auto, aviation, hotel, logistic, real estate, construction, cement, power, road, textile, etc. are the important one. And this is to be deployed in form of the corporate bonds, commercial paper, NCDs issued by bank loans or by bank loans availed by these entities. So these entities may issue these NCPs or bonds to get this money. Investment made by banks under this facility classified as held to maturity. This kind of questions come in phase 2. And you have to also understand what is held for maturity, available for sale, held for trading, exempted from large exposure norms of the bank. For such more questions and live classes, crack RBI is your code, which gives you 60% off on the phase 2 course. Every extra mark is very important. Which among the following is having the lowest weightage in the 8 core industries in IIP? So this is the IIP index, and IIP is Index of Industrial Production. That tells the growth in various sectors in economy, such as mineral mining, electricity, manufacturing. And here you can say capital goods. See, primary goods, capital goods, intermediate goods, infra, consumer durables and consumer non-durables. Capital goods is having lowest weightage, and also it is compiled by NSO, Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. Sometimes that is the exam question. Which index is used for calculating the inflation indexed purchase price while calculating capital gains on any asset held for the long term? Just the name of the asset, it is cost inflation index. Cost inflation index is used for calculating the estimated increase in the price of the goods and asset year on year due to inflation. New cost inflation index numbers used for calculating indexed capital gains have been notified by the CBDT. Now coming to this, as per the RBI guideline on linking the lending rates of the bank to the external benchmark. RBI has been trying it for long. So which of the following can be used as the external benchmark? Because RBI want the monetary transmission to happen fast. That is the very purpose of this external benchmarking of the interest rate. So which of the following can be that external benchmark? repo, 3 month T-bill, 6 month T-bill. So you have these answer options, and it can be any one of these or any other external benchmark reported by Financial Benchmark India Private Limited. It can be 6 month treasury bill or any other external benchmark also by FPIL. Which of the following does not hold true with respect to the socio-economic caste census? So here it is written in the question, it is of 2011. Now many of you start saying, oh, this is a very old one, but caste census has not been done after that, right? So then you have to know what are the major thing in this. It is a survey of socio-economic parameters of rural and urban household. Yeah, census in urban areas done by administrative jurisdiction of the Ministry of the Housing and Urban Poverty Alleviation. Do you know who conducts this caste census, socio-economic caste census? Census in rural area has been conducted by Ministry of the Panchayat Raj. Caste census under the administrative control of the Ministry of the Home Affairs, Registrar Central and Census Commissioner of India. So this is not true that it is done by Panchayat Raj in rural India, is under the administrative control of the Ministry of the Home Affairs now. As per Levin's 3-step change model, this is a management question. Overcoming the pressure of both individual resistance and group conformity is termed as 3-step model. Do you know what is that? So the 3-step model is first unfreeze. Here there is a pressure. So if you want to bring some change, first there will be that pressure of resistance will be there. So that resistance may be by individual or group. So unfreezing. Then comes the change, and then to make the change permanent, you have to refreeze. Remember these 3 steps in Levin's model, management question. Easy to do, but you have to study and understand well. Department for Promotion of Industrial and Trade has given the approval for setting up Startup India Seed Fund Scheme. What is the corpus of this scheme for a tenure of 2021 to 25? So the corpus is 945 crore. Straightforward question. The government of India has allocated how much of Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana for fiscal year 2021-22? And as the name suggests, Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana is for safety of the farmers' crop, to provide them the benefit of crop insurance. Fasal Bima means crop insurance. 16,000 crore has been allocated here. Such important data in ESI are asked. RBI has launched the Financial Literacy Week. What are the dates? Financial literacy under financial education. Very very important aspect. RBI कहता है, you shall know about important thing. RBI keep on publishing, and this is 8th and 12th of February. Recent event, RBI related, useful for exam. Which of the following is not one of the parameter for the gender inequality index? Not only Human Development Index, you have to also know PHDI. You have to also know other important indexes by UNDP. So Gender Inequality Index is based on health, empowerment and labor market, 3 dimensions. For these are the indicators which includes all female reproductive health, empowerment, labor market index and also male empowerment index. See, male empowerment index is here because you can then compare. It is, if you want to compare the gender inequality, so you shall know what is the male empowerment and what is the female empowerment, what is the male labor market and what is the female labor market. Then you can compare, because female gender index, male gender index, you will be able to create this gender equality index by this. Indian government and Chhattisgarh government has signed 100 million Chirag project. So Chirag, what is the full form of Chirag? Chhattisgarh Inclusive Rural and Accelerated Agriculture Growth. What is the international agency in this project? It is by World Bank. So you shall know the name of the project. Sometime the question may ask which government. It is Chhattisgarh government. Is if there is a deficit in the current account, then what is true? So when there is a deficit in current account, and you know the theory of balance of payment, as the name suggests, it has to be balanced. So when there is a deficit in the current account, there has to be a surplus in the capital account. Simple. Suppose India consumes more goods from the US, that imports are then more than the export. So your trade is making most of the part of the current account. Then this means India needs to have US dollar in order to pay for these imports. Thus, this raises the requirement for borrowing the capital account. It means whether India has borrowed in capital account, or maybe India has received dollar in form of FPI or FDI. So capital account must be in surplus if there is deficit in current account. So theoretically, balance of payment has to be balanced. Management question: in what sequence will the following functions of a manager be performed? Easy and actually: planning, organizing, controlling, and then comes the motivation. Right? So you have to do it in this order. In February, which organization has committed to invest 100 million USD in NIF? That is a fund of fund. NIF is a fund of fund, and here the correct answer is NDB, New Development Bank has committed this. Balance of trade. So balance of trade is calculated from theoretical question. Directly or indirectly will be helpful. So balance of trade, when we talk, is this about services, capital, goods, difference between all export and import? These are the differentiators. So balance of trade is only about the good, about the merchandise export and import. If the merchandise export is more, then it is in positive balance. Otherwise, if the imports are more, it is in negative balance. Priyanka runs a clothing store, and she has noticed that her employees don't seem to have a deep sense of responsibility about their job. Which of the following will help to change this situation? So as I said, management, it looks easy when you read, but these type of options, by offering salary, training, and most task variety, or providing more autonomy to them, or more feedback. So all of the options are looking good options. So something helping in the productivity, but the question will come, which one you will choose here? The correct answer here is more autonomy, because autonomy has close relationship with the responsibility. So the more autonomous one employee performs, the more freedom he or she gets, becomes more responsible. Which of the following should be part of the corporate governance? So corporate governance, this time ethics has been added here. So to understand this topic, important one. So what has to be part of corporate governance? Protect and facilitate the exercise of shareholders' right. Important, yes. Ensure that timely and accurate disclosure is made on all material matters, important matters, yes. Ensure efficient market such that the prices of share is at an intrinsic value. Just think about it. Is this the role of the corporate governance? Ensure board's accountability to the company and the shareholder. Of course, the board is responsible for that. Therefore, the correct answer is A, B, and D. So see, you have to raise some eyebrows. Why the board shall be responsible that the share price is reflecting the intrinsic value? Because share price depends on so many things, the market condition. Right? Which of the following maintains data on foreign portfolio investment? The foreign portfolio investment has been increasing, FDI is also increasing, but question is which is maintaining the data? The agencies are NSDL, CSDL, the depositors maintain this data, and FPI are registered with SEBI through designated depository participant. The approval for FPIs comes from SEBI. The data is managed with NSDL, CSDL. These are the depositories. In David Berlow's SMCR model, when you have started reading the communication chapter, you must have read about the SMCR model. Simple question: what does C stands for? SMCR model, what does C stands for? Actually, I would have given one option as communication. So this is about communication, but SMCR stands for source, message, channel, and receiver. So source is the person who originates, and in what form the message goes. Is that message? It can be written message, it can be a code, Channel is maybe hearing, seeing, touching. These are the channel, and R is the receiver, the person who receives. Last question, you mark this answer by writing in the comment. One-way communication will be characteristics of the which of the following type of leadership. Please write your answer. That will tell you sometimes easy questions also become tricky. It happens with management questions. I will tell the answer in the next video. Take advantage of this opportunity to become RBI Grade B officer. For all such information, right now subscribe to the channel. Government exams are made easy by Exam B.